recently on Sigma Male
This man
Diaries.
was a hypocrite. In my honest opinion, he really was. Was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable? I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out. Karma comes knocking at your door. She might not be so kind. So, the fact that he killed over real quick and
Listen what she says. Listen.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Seriously. Do you want me to?
Listen.
Haven't been able to see my godson for 2 years.
Hey, good day, ladies and gentlemen. You already know who it is. This is your host, Nigel of Sigma Male Diaries. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and hit that notification bell. Today, I'm going to have a commentary on Vivica A. Fox's response in regards to Kevin Samuels, may he rest in peace, passing away, talking all these negative, ill things about him being a narcissist, and that she's glad that whatever transpired in his life transpired because he had his karma coming. Now, today I'm going to show a brief 4-minute segment of a little clip from Book of Alpharonomy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to hold you. Let's get to the show.
Let's go to you. Have you ever dealt with a narcissist? Do you feel like you've dealt with one?
She's a narcissist.
Thank you for answering that for me, Mr.
Welcome.
Listen what she says. Listen.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Seriously. Do you want me to?
Listen.
Haven't been able to see my godson for 2 years.
Now I want y'all to understand the illogic, the confusion and delusion of a woman sitting up here crying over her damn godson. Not her son, not her nephew, not her niece, not her adopted child, not her little brother, her damn godson. Boy, let me tell you something. Here's a woman that's so bent out of shape that she never got a man and a child, that she is hurt, homie. Like, she is the heaviest burden in her life is that she don't have a child. Now she gonna sit here and tear somebody down and call them a narcissist because they don't want her around their child. Listen, not her child. She talking like she put a child up for adoption and the people were letting her see her. Now the people won't let them see her. Look at this woman, man.
Who I miss so much. Dealing with someone just like this.
Now, who's more narcissistic than a woman who comes on and makes fun of Kevin Samuels passing? This is the same woman who's sitting here crying now about somebody else's child. Well, guess what? Kevin Samuel was somebody's child. His mom was still alive when he passed. So you want sympathy for your godson, but you didn't have sympathy for her son. This is the world we live in, where a woman can say whatever she wants to say, but then turn around and seek sympathy and get sympathy. Last night, me and my woman, we cried together. Let's keep listening to this, man.
And it was the one way to hurt me. And Lisa Ray knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Your godson is the one way to hurt you? You mean to tell me you so emotionally detached from every man you done laid with, from every man you done played with, from every man you done stayed with? You so emotionally detached from everybody that the one way you can be hurt is via your godson? First of all, godson is that's not even a real distinction. I don't know who the hell made that up. Somebody just made up that and assigned someone a position that's not real.
I wish these people knew that through their lying and self-serving, selfish ways, how hurtful it can be.
Now, you know what? She wasn't doing all this when she was sitting there laughing about Miss Samuel's son dying, was she? Now she wants some sympathy, sitting up there looking long-faced about a godson. See, people got to watch what they say. You got to watch who you hate on. You got to watch what you do. Because now she's sitting here looking real crazy, crying over her godson.
I am a very strong person, and I give a lot, and people have to understand when you gaslight and you do it to manipulate, and if it involves children, how unfair it is.
Somebody is everybody's child. Everybody is somebody's child. You know my mom view me as, my mama tell people, this my big boy. I'm grown as hell. My mama still tell people that. Why? Because I'm always going to be that to her. See, I'm always going to be that to her. She proudly introduced me as her big boy, and I don't say nothing. I always been that.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, Vivica A. Fox is possibly scoring. She's receiving the karma that she dished out about a man that is now deceased. But this is the whole case in point. Women were calling into Kevin Samuels' show looking for these high, valuable men, right? So, you have to fit a certain standard. They have boundaries. Any man that is of significant value or that's of any value to the least is going to have standards and boundaries. When a man says that he wants a woman that's feminine, fit, cooperative, friendly, and submissive, which is uncontested cooperation. It's not that you're a slave or anything to that degree or even at all. That is exactly what those men and us men mean. No exceptions? Possibly. That's up to the particular man that is in fact in question. But not all men have to just say, okay, I accept a modern woman or a damaged woman or a woman that been ran through, a 304, a woman who doesn't know anything about a man, let alone she doesn't even know who she is as a woman. She doesn't even know her own nature. To even be compassionate, to have sympathy, empathy, remorse, chivalry. Modern women like all these things, but when we tell them that, we want young women that we can have our legacies with. 35 is too old, 32 is too old, 30 is too old. You're in a danger zone. Why should a man accept that? Men controls access to relationships and marriages. Women only controls access to sex. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show a short clip on exactly what transpires when women call Kevin Samuels' show. And this is from the famous episode, You're Average at Best. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it.
My issue is, I want to know at what point when I'm just meeting a guy, do I tell him that I'm a business owner? Because my problem is that when I try to date down and the conversation comes up to where I own a business, the guy is either like, hey, can I come join in on you on that business? Or can I put some money and be a business partner? And I'm not looking for that. And I honestly...
Hold on. I need to be clear on this subject. Where are you at?
North Carolina.
And you're saying when to tell somebody you own a business?
Because I find when I date down, guys see an interest and want to be like a business partner. And I'm learning that maybe I need a high value man because that's what.
First off, ma'am, I really don't understand. What kind of man are you talking about? Because owning a business is no different than having a job, in my opinion. And so I'm not getting what you're saying. When should you? I'm not understanding why this is an issue. If you're, what kind of men are you? What kind of men are you dating?
I try to give guys that not a chance.
You try to do what?
I try to give guys that's not on my level a chance.
Why? What do you mean on your level? What does that mean?
That's making 6 figures or more.
But I don't okay. You try to give guys who are not on your level a chance. Why?
And Because I honestly want a six-figure guy. Is what I'm realizing.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and net it out for you. You ready?
Uh-huh.
The guys you want aren't asking you out.
Well, I haven't been putting myself out there, honestly.
But you put yourself out there enough for the guys you don't want or beneath you to ask you out.
Those are like guys I met online.
Right. So, again, the men you want are not asking you out. See, you ladies do this.
Mm-hmm.
You go and deal with men who you feel are beneath you, and then you ask how to fix them. I'm not beneath you. I don't know how to fix a guy that's down there. That's not my concern. The better question is, why can't you get a guy on your level? That's the real question. Well, the first thing, well, first of all, I would tell you what I said in here automatically is a problem. Why you would come onto a show that you know is a disagreement day? It's selfish. It's like, yes, ma'am. It's like, I want what I want. I don't say things for no reason. That's why I asked you questions. You're 35 years old, a business owner. That means you understand what business is, and you know this is a business. And I have a show title. And you said, "Damn your show title, I want to talk to you." But you could have went to my business and booked time to talk to me, but you wanted what you wanted, how you want it.
I'm sorry.
No, and I'm using this as a lesson. That's the problem with too many of you black women. You don't do shit the right way with black men. That was improper. And when I told you the right way, you still were like, well, whatever. So I'm gonna use this. When was the last time you had a relationship?
Like the end of last year around December.
How long did it last?
A year.
A year? And was that man, did you go to college?
Did I go to college?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay, and how long have you owned your own business?
9 years.
And how long have you been making six figures or more?
The last 3.
Okay, why do you need a man making six figures?
Because I'm finding out that the guys that I date, it's not working out.
What does that have to do with money?
Because I feel like I need a guy that I can respect and admire, and I'm ambition, and I want a guy that has that drive too. And when he doesn't, I find myself, encouraging him, like, "Hey, babe, you can do this and you can do that." And then,
all right. So in North Carolina, what percentage of the population, what percentage of men in this country make six figures or more?
I think it's like 5%. I'm not
closer to 10. So,
okay.
10%. All right. So the question is, what do those men who make that kind of money, who all women tend to want, what do they want?
I feel like they want arm candy, somebody who can have more to bring to the table than just looks, but also bring balance to their life. I feel like I can help them out on
Okay, slow down. I'm not understanding. You said they want arm candy, then you contradicted yourself. They want somebody that more than just looks.
Yeah, arm candy, but something behind, bring with it, and more in depth.
Do you know any men who make six figures or more?
My dad and my uncle.
Do you know any men that you are related to that make six figures or more?
Unrelated to? Yeah,
men that you are not related to.
Not on a personal level.
So you don't know them. You don't know what they want, but you want him. Ma'am, I'm going to suggest that you really don't know what you want. And saying six figures is just something that you've got taken from out there. But I'm not hearing this rooted to anything. But what do you want ultimately? Do you want to be married, children, what?
Yes, I want to be married.
Do you want any children?
Yes.
How many?
I have a son now, so.
Okay. How old is your son?
He's 13.
Where's the father?
He's not enough in his life.
I didn't ask that. I said, where's the father?
Well, he's not like in it like I would like him to be.
All right, so let me go ahead and take this down, ma'am. Men who make the kind of money you're talking about have options, and typically they don't want to deal with women who have 13-year-old sons who are used to dating men. This doesn't sound appealing to the kind of man you're talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start booking session with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Oh, okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men, and you said once I book a session with you, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling you what they want, and you're still saying, yeah, but I want them. They don't want you.
But I have been working on myself this year and booking your...
Okay, ma'am, but okay. 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's in the top 10% of earners who women across the country want that?
Because I have a lot to offer. I feel like...
Would you want your son to, if you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
Depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for Black women. They will even, should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring, I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bullshit. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But and are you thinking, Micah?
If he brought home a woman, yes, I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But
no, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life is proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the show. And remember, book of Alpharonomy, and I will leave the description for Kevin Samuels as well. Thanks for watching, and some of you might like what I say, some of you might not, but I don't give a fuck, and I really don't. Until next time, y'all stay safe, and y'all be blessed, but I'm out.